Welcome to Cigars on the Front Porch. This is episode number 63. Episode number 63 of Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. I appreciate you for joining me. And it is 10 p.m. on February the 28th, the last day of Black History Month, 2026. It is about 50 degrees outside, and I'm inside the lounge. Temp in here is registering at 70. So 50 degrees outside, 70 degrees inside the lounge. Just a good night. Feels very comfortable in here. The way it should be. And tonight we're going to be doing the EP Carrillo Essence Maduro Robusto 5x50, and it is the filler is Nicaraguan, the binder is Honduran, and the wrapper is a Mexican San Andreas. Got rich spices and cocoa. It's been sitting in the humidor since December 30th of 24, so that's 14 months. Yeah, so long time. So I've been meaning to get to it. I'm working my way. Just only 14 months behind. Well, not even behind. I just like to let them sit for a while. I get them, label them, or catalog them, put them in the humidor, forget them, move on. And then they'll come back and oh yeah, and you wind up being excited about them. But we're doing the EP Carrillo, and the EP is Ernesto Perez. And let me show you what this cigar looks like here in the cellophane. And let's take it out here. The cellophane's turned a little brown. That's good. That's good. Okay. We got a nice little foot band on this one. And it is nice to the touch. So the Carrillo Maduro. All right. Average price on this one is about $5. You're not gonna beat that. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. And let's see today. I think I'm gonna do a V-cut today. I think I'm gonna do the V-cut. So please make sure that you like and subscribe and click on the notification link for the channel. We get those subscriptions up. I got the foot band off. Haha. I'm gonna say this one. Well, not the foot band, I'm gonna say the wrapper. Not the cellophane, but the wrapper. I'm gonna save it. So 5x50, I figure an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. So we're looking at 11:15. So stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty, episode number 63. We're looking at the EP Carrillo Maduro. Stay tuned. All right, we're back with Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty, working on his EP Carrillo Maduro. And starting out in this first third, it's rustic. A deep kind of flavor. Kind of a maybe like a white pepper. Spicy. That's it. No white pepper. Spicy. Spicy with maybe a little cocoa. We're yet to see on the cocoa, but it is a spicy. Not like a hot, tingy spicy, but a flavorful, rustic kind of spicy. So stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. Episode number 63, the EP Carrillo. We should be right back. All right, we're back with Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. I am still on the first third of the cigar, just a few minutes in it. It's burning a little bit faster than what I thought it would be. I've had to touch it up once. I don't think it's going to make it an hour and 15 minutes, maybe an hour on this one. But just wanted you to see the construction on this one. And like I said, I've had to touch it up once. And it's burning a little bit faster than I thought it would burn. But other than that, it's okay. Yeah, a rustic, spicy kind. Okay. We'll continue on, see if we pick up any additional flavors with this cigar. Once again, this is episode number 63, the EP Carrillo Maduro 5x50. Alrighty, welcome back to Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. We're working on this EP Carrillo 5x50 Maduro. And it's got good construction on it. I'd like to say I had to touch it up once, I think. I don't think I've touched it up again. I'm about ready to. And I'm finishing up on the first third. When we review on that one, it is a moderate or a medium body cigar. It could work itself into a full body, but it's a medium body cigar. Not really picking up any like cocoa like it said it would. But it's a rustic, spicy kind of cigar. That's the best that I can put it. A medium body, rustic, spice type cigar. And I keep trying to get more, like expect more from it than what it's actually delivering. That's got me to thinking about today. Sometimes we can expect more from something that's not able to give us what we expect. Our expectations are higher than what it can produce, the item that we're expecting from. Like I couldn't expect $1 from a quarter. You're only going to get 25 cents. Now you can split it up different ways, but you're not going to get $1 out of that 1/4. You know, of course, if you're selling them, you know, it's a collector's, but that's not what I'm talking about. We're not talking about semantics. I'm talking about actuality. So maybe that's the thing for today, trying to get more out of something than what it has to offer. Sometimes you have to accept things for face value and not try to force it or expect it and get disappointed. I'm not disappointed in this one. I just was like expecting more of a punch. But like I say, we're just finishing the first third. I want to show you how easy this wrapper comes off. Just like that. I'm definitely going to say this wrapper. It's a beauty. It's a nice one. It's a nice looking. I like it. It's got EP initials on it. Carrillo Maduro. I like that. Well, we're finishing up on the first third. We're starting the second third. Alrighty. Stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty, doing the EP Carrillo Maduro 5x50. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Hold tight. We'll be right back. All right, we're back with Cigars on the Front Porch. We're in the middle of the second third, and so far it's still doing about the same. I've had to touch it up again. The intensity of it, or the richness of the flavor, has picked up. It's doubled since the first third. So in the second third, the intensity or the flavor has increased, but it's still the same, a rustic spice type of flavor, nothing else additional. So I'm not going to try to keep forcing on trying to get more out of this one. This one is unique. Well, they all are unique, but with this one, it's kind of like I'm gonna do my own thing. I know what you want me to do. I know what you think you want me to do. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do my own thing. So this EP Carrillo is that type of cigar. If you're looking for a medium to full body cigar that's gonna go for about maybe an hour or so, that is simplistic and it increases in its strength and it's just rustic, spicy, nothing else. No bells, no whistles, no twists, no turns, just steady consistency, then this is your one. But stay tuned. We're in the middle of the second third, and we're going to see how this one progresses. So stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click on the notification to stay updated with the channel and increase the numbers. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your co-workers. Stay tuned. Come chill out with old Uncle Scotty. All right, we're back with Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. Just finished up on the second third of this EP Carrillo Maduro, and the intensity picked up on it, the flavor picked up on it, still the same. Same two types, rustic, spicy, nothing else. But it picked up in its strength. So I would classify this as probably a light, heavy cigar or heavy medium cigar. And been going at it on this one for 41 minutes. So I probably can squeeze another 15, 20 minutes out of this one. Less than 30. So we're looking at roughly about an hour. So it's not bad. Kind of a short one. Short to medium. But it does not disappoint. I think I just expected more out of it, which is my subjectivity. Sometimes we implant our aspects, visions, desires, wants, expectations on something that skews the actual objectivity of that particular item. Pretty deep from Uncle Scotty. Stay tuned for Cigars on Front Porch. We're finishing up on this second third, starting the final third of the EP Carrillo Maduro. So I'm going to start this final third. We're winding things down. I appreciate you for being with me for these past 13 plus minutes. So stay tuned. Welcome back to Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty, episode number 63, the EP Carrillo Maduro. And I am about halfway through this final third. It has picked up again in intensity. So the first third was rustic, spicy. Then the second third picked up on the intensity of that. Still same rustic, spicy kind of flavor. This final third is picked up, but it's settled. It's like it finally just sat down in a seat and it settled down. And it's got, I wouldn't say a combination of the first and second, but the final third is unique. It's mature, it's settled down, it's thick, robust, earthy, earth-like, robust, spicy, rustic. It's settled in. I had to nub it. I went ahead and nubbed it. I still can get a little bit more out of it. So I'll work on this one, come back and give you my final review on this EP Carrillo Maduro. So stay tuned for Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. It's amazing when you let things be how they turn out instead of trying to desire to force them to be something that they're not meant to be. Let things shape out the way that they should shape out. It's a hard lesson for me. Kind of want to beat that piece of the puzzle into place. No, it's not the way to go. Yep, rusted. Pace slows down, no more than 1 to 2 puffs. Peaceful, calm, it's good. Stay tuned, I'll finish this off and give you the final review. I did have to touch it up for the 3rd time, but it is imperfect. But other than that, you can see the ash on this one. So a little bit of uneven burning, but aside of that, and it is definitely medium body, medium to full. So stay tuned with Cigars on the Front Porch with your host, Uncle Scotty. We'll come back for the final review of this EP Carrillo 5x50 Maduro. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back to Cigars on the Front Porch. We have just finished up on this EP Carrillo. Maduro, gotten it down to the nub, baby. I want to dedicate this episode to an aspiring young man, Jackson. Check it out. This reminds me of you. Steady, consistent, not trying to be anything other than what you are. I appreciate the positive feedback and uplift that you give and support for the channel. The enthusiasm, the 20 million level questions you ask. I appreciate it. Thank you. But this reminds me of you. It does. It reminds me of you. Steady, consistent, rusted. A little bit of you. Not completely. Because you still got a little, I don't know, kind of rustic. It's a little older. And then a little spicy, kind of like you pull some stunts. But that'll change in time. But anyway, review on this one. It is a good cigar. Yeah, it's a good cigar. Runs at its own pace. It increases in intensity from the first to the second, and then in the second, it slows down a little bit, but it picks up, and then the third, it picks up where it sits down, it settles, and the flavor and spice and everything comes together. So it is a good cigar. It surprised me because when I quit expecting it to be something else, then just accepted it and started being objective based versus subjective based, it all worked out. So sometimes things, we have to let them be the way that they are and not try to force them to be something that they're not. Even something as simple as a cigar. Let it be what it is. Yeah. Wish I learned that lesson a long time ago, but I learned it. All right. So I appreciate you for being with me for these past 20 minutes on Cigars on the Front Porch. Make sure that you like, subscribe, click on the notification link. Thank you for spending 20 minutes with your host, Uncle Scotty. And stay tuned. We still got a lot of cigars to review, a lot of things to talk about on this channel. And as time progresses, I appreciate you. You're valuable. You are important. You are special. You're unique. You are made for a purpose. And you're wonderfully made just the way you are. accept that, cherish that. You know, that kind of goes hand in hand. What I was just talking about, accepting things for what they are, not trying to force them to be something that they're not. I was trying to be something that I wasn't a long time ago, and I'm starting to get into the age where I'm like, this is me, dude. That's me. And I think maybe a lot of people would be happier with themselves and with their life if they would just be you. Don't worry about other people, man. Just be you. Anyway, thank you. Like, subscribe, click on the notification. Thank you for helping to build up the channel. Thank you for joining me for Cigars on the Front Porch, episode number 63. EP Carrillo, Maduro, 5x50 with your host, Uncle Scotty.